You're probably all looking at me and wanting to ask me, why do I have this unicorn on my head? Now, before I answer that question, let me ask all of you a question. Why aren't all of you wearing unicorns on your heads? Yeah. But let me ask you another question. When was the last time that any of you checked your permission to play switch? You know what I'm talking about? That permission to play switch that we all have inside of us that says, yeah, go ahead. Wear fun things like this on your head. Why not? Or maybe you're in the grocery store and you hear you picking out your tomatoes and you hear your favorite song on the radio. You just want to rock out right there in the produce aisle. Or maybe you're just full of happiness and joy and you just want to jump up and down like a little kid. Go for it. All of this is your permission to play switch. Now, do you want to see where your permission to play switch is? Right here, right now? All right. I want you all to think of your favorite animal, the sound it makes, and when I say go, make the sound. Go. Meow, meow. Woof, woof. Yeah, yeah, meow, meow, meow. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, I like it, a pig. Very nice. All right. Same sound. Now, give it a little bit of a country twang, a little bit of hee-haw. Come on, meow, meow. How, how. Moo, moo. All right. That's good, that's good. Yes, okay. All right, but now let's make it operatic, like an opera. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Come on, let me get a pig opera. Whoop. Okay. So however you reacted or didn't react or meowed or mewed, that should give you a little bit of an idea where your permission to play switch is these days. Now, I know for sure that there is such a thing as a permission to play switch because I remember the moment that my own permission to play switch was turned off. I was in the car with my mom, and she turned to me and said in her beautiful Ukrainian accent, Lada, dear, now that you graduate college, what are you going to do with the rest of your life? I said, honestly, Mom, I just want to have fun. I want to play. Sweetheart, you cannot play for the rest of your life. You need to be serious. Life is serious. How many of you had that serious finger in your life? Or maybe you remember the moment that you went serious. So I joined the Serious Club. Had a whole bunch of serious careers. I became a very serious art and documentary photographer. Then I was a very serious photojournalist and journalist, covered stories like the fall of the Soviet Union, and eventually a very serious television news correspondent. And all that seriousness for me resulted in two very serious side effects. Serious side effect number one, a 20-year battle with bulimia, an eating disorder. It felt as if I had this bottomless pit in my soul, and no matter how much food I put in there, it never was enough. And I couldn't stop no matter what I did. But you know what stopped me? My second serious side effect, a potential death sentence, breast cancer. The doctor said, Ms. Lysniak, if you don't do chemotherapy, radiation, and remove both of your breasts, you are going to die in 5 years. What would you do if someone said that to you? I was in shock. I went numb. I didn't know what to do. But that's when I heard it. Finally, my voice, Lada's voice, that voice that was beaten down by years of bulimia, by self-loathing, by self-hatred, by self-criticism. And it said, Lada, you're not going to die of cancer, no. You don't need to listen to what the doctor said. You need to take your power back. How many of you have taken your power back or need to take your power back? You go from being a victim to 100% responsibility in a decision. Day of diagnosis, I quit the eating disorder. Haven't looked back since. that glamorous yet very serious television job, I quit. And oh yeah, I took my power to play back. I began to hoop dance and fire hoop dance and drum circle dance. And I'll never forget when a guy came running up to me at a drum circle. He's like, wow, girl, you dance as if your life depended on it. And it did. I was dancing as if my life depended on it. I was playing as if my life depended on it. And I was laughing as if my life depended on it. So what does laughing as if your life depended on it look like? Have any of you heard of laughter yoga? You get into a room with a bunch of strangers and you laugh. And you do exercises like this. Please join me. He, ha, ho. 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 He, ha, ho, 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 ho. Oh, oh. And the interesting thing is that the body doesn't know whether you're really laughing or fake laughing. You're still getting the same benefits, which is that beautiful release. And speaking of beautiful releases, the next thing I was doing, I was having laughter orgasms. Laughter orgasms. Now, someone said that has to do with laughter yoga. I never experienced it. I actually discovered it by myself on Long Beach Boardwalk with a friend of mine sitting on a bench. And we were just talking about my healing and breathing the air. He said something funny. I said something funny. We both started laughing. He stopped laughing, and I kept laughing. And 45 minutes later, I'm still laughing. Happened once, twice, 3 times, multiple times. And I can only say when you have laughing for an hour straight, it felt like an orgasm. But I was like, wait a second, there's something else going on here, right? Laughter is contagious. So I was laughing at myself, laughing, making myself laugh. So let's see how contagious laughter is. Let's start laughing. Go! Yes. Laughter is the best medicine, right? Yes. And it heals. You ever hear of Norman Cousins? Yes. He wrote a book, Anatomy of an Illness, where he talked about that he had a degenerative disease. The doctor said, you got 6 months to live. He said, all right, well, if I got 6 months to live, then I'm going to just laugh my way out of here. So he looked at funny movies and sitcoms and books and jokes. And eventually, he actually cured himself and others. So I did the exact same thing. I steeped myself in funny things like I Love Lucy, Three's Company, SpongeBob, anything I could think of, to try to stay in that beautiful high vibe of laughter and positive energy. And all that positive energy, all that laughter, all that dancing, all that play, I can truly say helped heal me and enabled me to be standing here in front of all of you 16 years later, cancer-free. And that's how the unicorn was born. I wanted to celebrate my healing and share the laughter, the love, the dancing, the playing, the lightness with the whole world. And that's why I wear the unicorn. I've been wearing it on my head for the last 3 years, everywhere I go, reminding people to play. And if they say something to me about the unicorn, I say, oh, you just triggered a 1-minute unicorn dance party. I whip out my phone, I put on a song, and we dance. And y'all know that's what we're going to do right now, right? That's right. Let's make some history. First ever 1-minute unicorn dance party on a Speak stage. And as you're all standing up, I'll give you a quick life hack, how to get your permission to play switch up instantly. What do little kids do that we don't do anymore as adults? Any guesses? Start with a J, U-M-P, jump. So as you're jumping up and music and moving around, music maestro. Imagine you're a little girl, little boy, you have some passion, you have some dream inside of you. But the world, society says, no, 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 be serious. But I'm saying, go, go, go. Go for that passion. Go for that dream. Do what it is that you want to do. Unleash the little kid in you. Turn your permission to play switch on and dance with it. Woo! And play with it. And laugh with it. All right. Woo! Go, my speak dancers, go. All right, we're making history. Woo! All right. Okay. Thank you. So now you all know why I wear the unicorn. And I sincerely hope that each and every one of you will find your own unicorn!